Yes, I'd like to try the peppermint stick with the coconut milk, please. Thanks.
No, go sit here. Sit here. No, sit here. No, go back and sit here. Sit here. Sit, go back. Sit, good boy. Good boy. No. You have to wait here, okay?
Yeah. Good morning.
Morning.
Hi, Linda. We've got a Linda and a Lisa.
Hey, Berta, go back.
Oh my gosh, your dog situation is making me so happy right now. What the heck? Do you see them, Lisa?
Mm-hmm.
Stay. Stay.
She's got a pity. What's that other dog?
They're both pity mix.
They're both pity mix.
Yeah, and they're very overbearing.
I'm sure. I can't even imagine. But they look like they're behaving for you. That's good. Hi, Jeanette.
Hi.
OMG. Hashtag old friend. It's been so long.
Right?
I'm not calling you old age-wise, just old as in I haven't been able to teach you in a while.
Jeanette, are you wearing Christmas earrings?
I am. One of them is a beanie and one of them is a mitten.
Oh, how cute.
God, cute.
They
I took
look
mine off, but I had Mickey Mouse Christmas ones.
Why did you take them off, Lisa? They were so cute.
Well, I took my purse over my head and it like flung it across the room and I was trying to change and I was like, forget it. So
yeah. Mine looked a lot cuter when my hair was down and it wasn't just like, but I'm freezing in my bedroom and I wanted to put my hair up. And so now it's all a hot mess, but that's okay. I'm here.
Heck yeah, exactly. That's all that matters. And seeing you decked out in your gear right now has reminded me that I do want to, oh my gosh, I love this. Our crew is bigger and bigger today. Hi, Alicia, by the way.
Hi.
I want to do an ugly mask or an ugly sweater class next week. Not saying that your sweater is ugly at all, Jeanette.
No.
Not, but, you know, festive. Or maybe we do something else, like we deck out our workout gear, like tinsel on our sports bras or something. All right.
I don't have a sports bra though.
It's not too late.
Please. Yes, you didn't see my decked out yoga mirror, Christine.
No,
Did
I
you see
didn't.
that post?
Dario,
You
you
know
could
how
do a fanny pack, like decorate a fanny pack.
That's a good one.
Decorate your bandana. Hello.
Headband. Yeah, his headband.
I'll just put bells on my shorts.
Yes. Yes.
Cute.
Good morning, Carrie.
Good morning.
Or good afternoon. Yeah. Linda, what are you drinking, by the way?
Lemon water and honey.
Okay. All right. I am drinking coffee.
Nice.
So really quick story before, and actually we're gonna start in not child's pose, but in a seated shape. So crisscross applesauce for our story time. Hi, Amanda. Really quick. So I'm really pumped. That all y'all are here. Hi, Anna.
Hi.
I just finished teaching a class at 10, and as soon as class was over, I got onto the gram because that's what you do right after Savasana, right? Because #balance. I got onto the internet and I saw that Lisa posted that she was at Fulton Street Coffee, and I was like, what? You're in my hood drinking my coffee? Wait right there. I'm gonna meet you. So I got to see Lisa in real life today. She ordered a #balance sweatshirt, so I was able to give it to her in real life. Yeah, that's my plug. Available if you need some last minute. Just saying. I don't even know why I'm telling you that story. Well, I'm really excited that I get to see you twice today, Lise. And
Yay.
this is my public service announcement. If you're ever downtown and if you want to do a socially distant meetup at the park, holler at your girl.
Now I know.
I'm so pumped that you're all here today. You're starting your Wednesday on this high, but also Zen note. Go into your crisscross applesauce shape now so that I can just watch you find peace and calmness within your bodies. And I'm also doing this so that I can take our pre-class selfie.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Hi, Dawn. Relax your shoulders. Just rest your hands on your knees, palms up, and settle in. Wherever you are with your breath, I'm going to mute you all now. Wherever you are with your breath, go ahead and then just sigh it out. And then we're going to take a deep breath in together. Count to 6 as you fill up your lungs. And then open up your mouth, sigh it out. So you have committed to spending 45 minutes with me. What are we going to do? We're going to stretch. We are going to challenge ourselves physically and mentally. But as I mentioned, you're also going to bring Zen into your life. And the best way, the only way that you can effectively do that is by being completely present and also by moving with your breath and with intention. So be mindful of every movement that you make, be mindful of the breaths that you take, and especially the quality of your breaths. Our movements are going to be a little bit faster than they were yesterday, so get ready for a little bit of a wilder ride. And before we start to move, just take a moment to set an intention for your practice. And maybe it just goes into alignment with what I was just talking about, actively and being more intentional about the quality of your breath. But as always, your intention can be a time for you to dedicate your time, your flow, to somebody who might need it. That person might be you. You might also want to reflect on a quote that will inspire you for the next 45 minutes. And now on your next inhale, just start to drop your chin down to your chest. As you bow inward, the back of your neck is going to open. Keep your hips rooted into the ground and start to bring your shoulders forward so that you can open up your upper back. Take a deep breath in. And allow your exhale to bring your chin in just a little bit more. And on your next inhale, start to lift your head, look up, feel the stretch in your throat, drop your head back. Release by bringing your chin back down to your chest. On your next inhale, take your right ear to your right shoulder, open up your left side neck. On your exhale, bring your left ear to your left shoulder to open up the right. And go back and forth just for another 30 seconds. As you loosen up your neck, you're also warming up your shoulders. That's going to be our focus today, working on our upper body. Shoulders are a hot spot for tension, which 2020 has been a wild year. As we approach the holidays, everybody is feeling the effects of those holiday stresses. So just be mindful, using your breath, and again, thinking about the muscles that you use as you're using them so that you can make the most out of your time on your mat. Stop in the center the next time your chin is down, and then start to lift your head, sweep your arms up and overhead. Now interlock all 10 fingers, your palms are gonna face up. Try to bring your palms up super high, like you're gonna touch the ceiling. Sink your hips down. On your exhale, take your take your hands back so that your chest opens up even more. Start to look up toward your knuckles. On your next exhale, take your arms to the right, sink your left side hip down, and then just turn your head slightly so that your eyes are on your left bicep. Keep your left side hip rooted. Send your breath to the left side of your body. And then release, come right back up. Keep your spine long, sink your hips down. And then as you exhale, take your arms to the right to open up, or take your arms to the left to open up the right side of your body. You all know what I'm talking about. Deep breath in, beautiful movements. Exhale, come right back up to the center. And then drop your hands down, roll onto your hands and your knees. We're going right into our tabletop. Keep your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Start to bring movement into your body by swaying your hips from side to side. This is you wagging your tail. So pretend you're one of your puppies. If you don't have a puppy, pretend you're one of mine. And if you are pretending you're one of mine, you have the best life. Drop your head down to open up the back of your neck. Dig your knees into the floor. Stop in the center. We're going to go into a couple of rounds of cat-cow. Start with your cat. Round your back, suck your stomach in. Feel your spine lengthen. Tuck your tailbone. Inhale, drop your stomach. Lift your chin, lift your chest. Drop your stomach. Beautiful. Exhale, around your back. Suck your stomach in. Dig your knees into the floor. Feel your upper back round. Inhale, cow. Drop your stomach. Look up super high. Drop your stomach. And then just like that, you've got a few more rounds here on your own. Move with your breath. And now that you know that our focus today will be on our shoulders, try to just feel your upper back open more and more every time you go from one movement to the other. And it's never really about the actual postures that we do. The way that you get there is very much a part of the journey and a part of your practice. So savor every single moment, every single movement. Make this last round your final one, and let me know that you're ready by going back into your neutral tabletop. And all you got to do that is keep your spine long. Spread your fingertips wide. Again, keep your wrists under your shoulders. Your eyes are right in between your hands. Let's get warm. Tuck your toes under. And then as you exhale, lift your knees off of the ground to go into your tabletop plank. So your knees are just hovering an inch off of the ground. Start to activate your core by sucking your stomach in, and keep your muscles in your arms engaged. So your biceps are flexing. Try to round your upper back, and your chin is just slightly tucked so that the back of your neck can open. If you're shaking, that means you're doing it right. Just breathe through it. Again, this is here to help us get super warm. You've got 5 more seconds, and then we're going to go into our high plank. Do it now. Straighten out your legs. Drive your heels back. Engage your quads. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale. Lift your hips. Downward dog. Start to bend one knee at a time. This is walking the dog. So as you sway your hips from side to side, feel the sides of your body open. Your hips warm up more and more. Bring your chest closer to your thighs. From here, look forward. Bend your knees. Slowly walk to the top of your mat. Take your time. Once you come up, go into your halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, hinge at your hips, and then grab your calf muscles from behind. So you're going to bring your arms behind your legs. In a perfect world, your forearms are going to be in line with your calves. And then you're just going to drop your head down. Visualize your forehead touching your shins. And then as you roll the weight to your toes, lift your hips up. Puff up your upper back. Release. Take your hands right in front of your feet. Go into your halfway lift. Exhale, hinge at your hips, and then slowly roll up to standing. Keep your knees bent, your arms heavy. Stack your shoulders over your hips. And now we are awake. Sweep your arms up. Reach your fingertips to the ceiling. On your exhale, swing your right arm underneath your left. I'll show you from the front. Perfect. Take your elbows up. And then take your thumbs away from your nose. So you've got a 90-degree angle with your arms. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, swing your left arm underneath your right. Pull your elbows down first, then take your elbows up, thumbs away from your nose. And then release, sweep your arms all the way up. Open up your chest. Exhale, swan dive your way down, hinge at your hips. And then go into your halfway lift, roll the weight to your toes. Core is tight, exhale. Hinge at your hips, plant your hands down, step back into your plank. First round, we're just gonna take it slow, 5 seconds in this plank, and then we'll chaturanga. Let's do it. Shift forward, bend your elbows back. Then open up your chest, relax your shoulders, squeeze your glutes. Beautiful, Anna. And then roll over your toes, lift your hips. This is your downward dog. So that is our flow. We're gonna throw an eagle with every sun salutation that we do today so that our shoulders open. Look forward, bend your knees, walk step, or if you're ready, you can jump. Bring your feet in between your hands, go into your halfway lift. And then as you exhale, hinge at your hips. Reverse swan dive this time. Sweep your arms up, reach your fingertips to the ceiling. And then on your exhale, swing your right arm underneath your left. Take your elbows up, thumbs away from your face. Round your upper back. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Fingertips reach the ceiling. Exhale, swing your left arm underneath your right. Take your elbows up and your thumbs away from your nose. Inhale, release, sweep your arms up. Open up your chest, look up. Exhale, swan dive your way down. Keeping your core tight, halfway lift. Exhale, hinge at your hips, plant your hands. You can step or jump back. Keep your elbows in tight as you make your way down. Nice control, Amanda. Shift forward, bend your elbows back. And then meet me in your downward dog. Excellent, everybody. Nice, so good. Move with your breath, drive your heels down as you exhale. Let's do one more. Look forward, bend your knees, walk, step, or jump to the top. Go into your halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, hinge at your hips, reverse swan dive. Engage your quads as you reach up. Lengthen your arms. Exhale, swing your right arm underneath your left. Take your elbows up super high. We're gonna do lots of eagles. So that's your warning today. Your shoulders are gonna feel so good by the end of this class. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, swing your left arm underneath your right. Lift your elbows even more around your upper back. And then inhale, sweep your arms up. Lift your chin. Exhale, swan dive your way down. Go into your halfway lift. Exhale, hinge at your hips, and then plant your hands, step or jump back. Make your way down with control. Then go into your backward bend when you are ready. Beautiful, Carrie. Nice, Don. Downward dog. Roll over your toes, lift your hips. Ground your heels. Before we go into a child's pose, lift your heels as high as you can. So you're going to roll the weight to your toes. Bring your chest closer to your thighs, deepen the stretch in your lower back, your hamstrings. Then on your next exhale, drop your heels to the right. Open up the left side of your body. Your hips are still lifted. You're opening up the left side of your rib cage, your hip. Release by bringing your heels up as you inhale. And then as you exhale, drop your heels to the left to open up the right side of your body. Plant your hands into the ground. Keep your arms straight and strong. And then release by lifting your heels. Exhale, child's pose. Take your knees apart. Bring your hips back and straighten out your arms. Rest your forehead on the ground. Rock your head from side to side. So child's pose in this class, in any class, is where you go. Anytime you need a break, please listen to your bodies. Just by being here, you're already doing so much to strengthen yourselves, to change the way that your body is going to feel for the rest of this day. So please never feel pressure to do anything that your body may not want or that doesn't resonate with you. And as always, move with your breath. Take a deep breath in and then open up your mouth, sigh it out, clear out your lungs, make room for the deepest inhale right after. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Let's move. Push up into your downward dog. Lift your hips, ground your heels. And then as you inhale, sweep your right leg up. Keep your toes pointed, your hips square to the mat. On your exhale, bring your right foot right in between your hands. Go into your warrior one. Ground your left foot at a 45-degree angle. Sweep your arms up. You've got it, Linda. Keep your arms long, your spine long, and then everybody tuck your tailbone just slightly. Yes, good, Amanda. You've got it, Carrie. And then Dario, bring your right foot forward, just an inch, right foot forward. Yes. All right, from here, swing your right arm underneath your left. We're gonna see how many eagles we can sneak into this class. Take your elbows up, lift your chin. Make sure your right knee stays bent. So not only are you working your shoulders, you're feeling your left side hip flexors open up. Round your upper back, tuck your tailbone. And then from here, hinge at your hips. Get your right knee and your elbows to connect. Your neck is gonna stay in line with your spine. And as you roll the weight to the outside edge of your left foot, squeeze your left butt cheek, engage your quads. You're generating heat here in your lower body, which is going to resonate with the rest of your body. Stay here for one more round of breath. On your inhale, lift your elbows up. And then uncross your arms. Meet me in your warrior two. Face the left side of your mat. Bend your right knee to bounce. Come down really low. And then now, Lisa, turn your right toes out just a little bit more. Your right toes, yep, so that your knee's in line with your ankle. Everybody's right toes should be parallel to the top of your mat. Bend your right knee even more, Dawn. Sink your hips down. You've got it, Alicia. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, everyone. And then from here, straighten out your right leg. Reach your right fingertips to the top of your mat. Keep reaching. Maintain your arms being parallel to the ground. Stay here. Wait for it. Beautiful. Release. Drop your right hand down. Extend your left hand up. So you think you know what you're going to be doing, but you got to let me drive, right? That's why you showed up to class. Extend your left hand up. Feel your chest open. Extend your fingertips super high. And as you dig both of your heels into the ground, engage your core. Belly is in. One round of breath. Stay for your exhale. Reach your left hand up a little bit higher. And then release. Bring your arms back to parallel. Turn your right toes to face the left side of your mat. And as you exhale, hinge at your hips. Come down with your chest open, your chin away from your chest. Nice transitions, everyone. As you make your way down, get the crown of your head to touch the floor and place your hands underneath your shoulders. So if you're grabbing your feet, get rid of that grip and place your hands on your mat. Fingertips are facing the left side of your mat. I want you to bend your elbows back. This is going to puff up your upper back. So visualize your shoulder blades peeling apart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push your hands into the ground. Roll the weight to your toes. And then release. Extend your arms back out. Come up on an inhale. Using your core strength. Once you are upright, nice work. Everybody open up your chest. Turn your toes out, bring your heels in, and then sweep your arms up. Goddess squat. Drop your booty down. Take your knees far apart. Gorgeous, Carrie. Tuck your tailbone. You got it, Amanda. Reach your fingertips up. And then as you squeeze your glutes, your knees are going to splay farther apart. Feel this in your inner thighs, your hips. Deep breath in. Nice work, Jeanette. Release. Come back up to standing. Turn your toes to face the left side of your mat and then pivot to face the top of your mat. We're going to go into pyramid. So square off your hips to the top of your mat. Your left foot is at a 45-degree angle. Keep it planted into the mat. And then Dario, turn your right toes in just a little bit more. Right toes. Yes. Hinge at your hips. Come down with your spine long. Extend your fingertips to the top of your mat. And then as you hinge at your hips all the way, plant your fingertips on the mat. So both of your legs should be straight here. Your hips should be flat or parallel to the ground. And then drop your head down even more so that you can open up the back of your neck. And then Mariella, you're going to bring your right foot forward just a little bit. There you go. And then now straighten out your left leg. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, hinge at your hips even more. Press your chest onto your thighs and try to bring your forehead closer to your shin. Release by walking your fingertips forward, 6 inches in front of your big toe. Sweep your left leg up for modified warrior 3. So your shoulders and your hips are square to the ground. Beautiful, Lisa. Point your toes. And then Amanda, drop your left leg down just an inch. Perfect. Engage your quads, suck your stomach in, round your upper back. Your eyes are right at the top of your mat. Release by crossing your left foot behind your right. Take your hands to the right side of your mat. Bend your right knee a lot. Keep your left leg straight so your left heel is planted into the mat. So right knee is bent, left leg is straight. And then Dawn, take your hands over to the right side of your mat. So towards your dog. Yes. And then now you're going to feel that in your left hip even more. Do you feel it? Deep breath in. On your exhale, yep, bend your right knee a lot more. I figured as much. Release, you're welcome. Take your hands to the top. Uncross your feet, go into your halfway lift. Exhale, hinge at your hips, plant your hands, step back into your plank. We're gonna hold this for 20 seconds. Drive your heels to the back of your mat, squeeze your glutes, tuck your tailbone. Your arms are long. We are at the halfway point. Take one round of breath. Exhale. Then chaturanga, shift forward. Bend your elbows back, open up your chest. Excellent, Anna, relax your shoulders. Then meet me in your downward dog. Beautiful flexibility, Jeanette. Lift your hips, ground your heels. On your inhale, lift up your left leg, point your toes. Feel the stretch down the top of your left foot. Bring your chest closer to your right thigh. Then step it through. Warrior one. Sweep your arms up. Bend your left knee a lot. Keep your hips square to the ground. And then Linda, ground your right heel at a 45-degree angle. Yeah, there you go. Now bring your right side hip forward so that your hips and shoulders are square to the top of your mat. Exactly. Everyone extend your arms up, then swing your left arm underneath your right. Take a moment to lift your elbows, feel your upper back round. For even more extra credit, tuck your tailbone even more. Amanda, bring your right foot forward just an inch, and you're gonna feel it in your left side hip flexors as you bring your right hip forward. Yep. Everyone, eyes up, elbows up, hold it. Bend your left knee more. Then as you exhale, hinge at your hips. Keep your upper back rounded. Remember, shoulder focus. Your neck should be in line with your spine. Ground both of your heels into the mat. You might even feel this in your lower back. Suck your stomach in. Dig both of your heels into the mat. Release, sweep your elbows up. Inhale, extend your arms up as you uncross your arms. And then blossom open into your warrior two. Face the right side of your mat. Bend your left knee, bounce it out. Reach your fingertips apart. Come down really low. Make sure your knee stacks over your ankle. Mariella, take your left foot forward just a little bit more so your knee and your ankle are in one line. Nice carry. Bend your knee more, Lisa. And then straighten out your left leg. Go into triangle, reach your left hand forward. Keep reaching, hold it. Pull your belly in, drop your left hand, extend your right arm up. So this is where you want to reach your fingertips apart. We're opening up our chest as we do this. You're also strengthening your shoulders as you energetically extend your fingertips up. Get your chin to touch your right shoulder. Dig both of your heels into the mat. Hold it. And then release. Parallel your arms. Turn your left toes in. Extend through the crown of your head as you inhale. And then as you exhale, hinge at your hips. Make your way down with your chin away from your chest. And then this time around, interlock all 10 fingers behind your back. Squeeze your palms together, drive your knuckles up. So because we haven't done many chest openers today, you might feel a little tight. Start by squeezing your shoulder blades in. And then as you roll the weight to your toes, visualize your forehead, the crown of your head touching the mat. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, roll the weight to your toes, bring your knuckles up even higher, and then release, drop your hands down. Turn your toes out, bring your heels in. On your inhale, sweep your arms up for your goddess squat. Reach your fingertips high, sink your hips low. And then again, as you squeeze your glutes, your knees are gonna splay farther apart. Everyone looks really good. Take your knees farther apart. Lean back, Alicia, lean back, Lisa. Thank you for borrowing each other's corrections. You've got it, Jeanette. Arms up, keep them strong. Sit even lower. Release, come back up to standing. Pivot to face the top of your mat. We're going right into pyramid. Oops, sweep your arms up. Square up your hips to the top of your mat. Keep your spine long. And then Linda and Dario, bring your right side hip forward just a little bit more. Right side hip forward. Perfect. On your exhale, hinge at your hips. Keep your biceps framing your ears for as long as you can. That's going to keep your upper body heavy, and that'll help you open up your hammies a little bit more. Then as you make your way all the way down, go into that deep forward fold, rest your chest, your stomach on your thigh, and actively dig both of your heels into the ground. Your hamstrings are opening in both sides. Place your hands underneath your shoulders, fingertips face the top of your mat, and then little by little, start to bend your elbows back towards the back of your mat. That pressure between your hands on the ground is going to deepen the stretch in your hamstrings. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, press your hands into the ground even more. Release. Walk your hands to the top of your mat. Lift up your right foot. Warrior 3 in the modified position. Keep your shoulders and hips square to the ground. Beautiful, Dawn, but lift your head so that your neck is in line with your spine. Yep. And then everyone keep the muscles in your right leg engaged. Your core is always engaged so that your lower back is protected. Beautiful, Amanda, you got it. Deep breath in. On your exhale, cross your right foot behind your left. Take your hands to the left side of your mat. On this side, you're going to bend your left knee. Your right leg stays straight so that your right side hip opens. And if your hands are not on the left side of your mat, no worries, but you eventually want to get there. So hands will be on the left side of your mat underneath your shoulders. Drop your head down to open up the back of your neck so your chin is slightly tucked. Engage your right quads at the very end so that your hamstrings open up just a little bit more. And then release. Take your hands to the top of your mat. Uncross your feet. Go into your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold for gorilla pose. As you hinge at your hips, lift your feet off of the ground and then step onto the palms of your hands. Give your precious palms this necessary massage. Drop your head down, roll the weight from your big toe to your pinky toe, and then just go back and forth little by little. Allow your upper back to round. Bend your elbows so that you can allow your spine to decompress. We've got one slow round of breath here. And then release. Unflip your hands, plant them onto the mat, and then step back into your downward dog. Bring your hips up, ground your heels. From here, take a child's pose, knees apart, bring your hips back, straighten out your arms. So this time around, rest your forehead on the ground and bend your elbows. The more you're able to bend your elbows and rest them on the ground, your shoulders will be able to take a break and you'll be able to relax just a little bit more. Take a deep breath in. And then on your exhale, drop your chest closer to the ground. Start to rock your head from side to side, opening up both sides of your neck. From here, shift forward into your tabletop. And once your shoulders stack over your wrists, peel your right arm up to the ceiling, open up your chest, twist your spine, and then bring your right arm back behind you. You're going to go into a bind. So either press the back of your hand into your lower back, peel your right shoulder up towards the ceiling, and then bring your eyes up. That way you can deepen the twist a little bit more. Release by reaching your right arm back up to the ceiling and then thread it through. Reach your right arm underneath your body. Your fingertips are going to go away from your midline. Keep your right palm facing up. And then the farther away you walk your fingertips from your midline, the more you're going to feel your upper back open. Now, turn your left hand in so that your fingertips face inward and press your hand into the ground. Feel that stretch in your upper back. If you can, look up to the ceiling, or if you're outside the sky. Beautiful, Dario. One more round of breath, everyone. And then release. Press your left hand into the floor. Peel your right arm up. Open up your chest. And then release. Bring your right hand down. Go to the left side. Inhale. Extend your left hand up. Open up your chest. Reach your fingertips high. Then go into that little bind. Press the back of your left hand into your lower back. Peel your left shoulder up, look up, ground your right hand into the floor. And while maintaining that twist, bring your left hand back up and then thread it through. Bring your left hand underneath your body, reach your fingertips to the right side of your mat. Rest your left shoulder onto the mat. Start to turn your right fingertips in. Press your right hand into the ground. Open up your upper back, especially your left shoulder. And use the connection between your knees and the ground to give yourself the deepest twist. Maybe your eyes go up, maybe they don't. And then release. Face your right fingertips forward. Peel your left hand up. Open up your chest. And then release, bring your left hand down. Go into melted heart. Keep your hips over your knees. Start to walk your hands to the top of your mat. You're all doing great. So as you bring your chest down, allow your stomach to relax. Again, your knees are right underneath your hips. You've got it, Anna, but bring your hips forward just a little bit more. Jeanette, you too, hips forward. Yep. And then walk your fingertips out just a little bit more. Make sure your wrists are in line with your shoulders. Feel your armpits open, your biceps lengthen. And if your forehead is on the ground, start to challenge yourselves to bring your chin forward. That way your throat opens. That's going to make way for your heart to open and expand just a little bit more. Release. Walk your hands back under your shoulders. And then as you tuck your toes under, lift your hips. Go into your downward dog. Straighten out your legs. Bring the crown of your head closer to the ground. And then from here, start to walk your hands to the back of your mat. Bend your knees slightly. Start to roll up. Stacking one vertebrae over each other. Come up to standing with your shoulders over your hips. Drop your arms down both sides of your body. We've got a little sequence here with more eagle. As you inhale, sweep your arms up. As you exhale, swing your right arm underneath your left. Pull your elbows down. And then start to toe heel your feet all the way together. So your feet are going to touch just like this. I'm turning just so that you can see me from the front. Bend both of your knees. Sit down as low as you can. And then start to swing your right leg up and then over. So you're crossing your legs like you're sitting in a chair. If you're feeling wobbly, just actively dig your left big toe into the ground. Bend your left knee more. Squeeze your thighs in. Maintain the focus on one thing on the floor that doesn't move. Awesome, Anna, you've got it, Carrie. From here, we're going into humble eagle. As you exhale, hinge at your hips, round your back so that your elbows and your knees connect. Keep your spine long, round your upper back even more. And then release as you inhale, lift your elbows, uncross your legs, sweep your right leg back. So you're going into your warrior three with your eagle arms. So as you point your right toes back, hinge at your hips, keep your spine long, reach your fingertips to the top of your mat, point your right toes back, lengthen your spine, release, bring your foot to meet your left, inhale, sweep your arms up, reach your fingertips towards the ceiling, lift your chin, exhale, swing your left arm underneath your right. We're doing that same sequence again, pull your elbows down, then bend your knees, sit down super low, squeeze your thighs together. Then little by little, super slowly, swing your left leg up and around. Keep your right knee bent. Try to get your left foot to cross around your right calf muscle. Beautiful focus, Alicia. Lean back. Take your knees to the left, your upper body to the right. You've got it, Anna. And then now everyone, as you exhale, hinge at your hips. You've got it, Daria. Relax the tops of your shoulders. Get your elbows to dig into your left knee and then puff up your upper back. Send your breath there. Remember your intention. And then release. Lift your chest. Bring your elbows up. Uncross your legs. Warrior three with eagle arms. Reach your fingertips forward. Point your left toes back. Square off your shoulders, your hips to the ground. Dig your right big toe into the floor. And then release. Bring your feet back together. Whew, we did it. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And then as you exhale, take your arms behind your back. Interlock all 10 fingers. Drive your knuckles down. Open up your chest. Lift your chin. Squeeze your shoulders. and then release. Bring your arms back up. Exhale, swan dive your way down as you hinge at your hips. Once your fingertips touch the mat, bend both of your knees, squeeze your thighs together, curl into a little ball. You're in your toe stand. So your hands are going to go underneath your shoulders. Squeeze your thighs together, bring your chin into your chest. And as you start to bend your elbows back, puff up your upper back. So this is again where pressing your hands into the floor is going to help you create a deeper stretch. Put more pressure on your mat with your hands. Tuck your tailbone in so that the entire length of your spine expands and lengthens. And then from here, you're going to drop down onto your knees and lay down on your stomach. So straighten out your legs all the way, flop down onto your tummies, create a pillow with your forearms. Rest your forehead on the ground so that your neck stays long. The tops of your feet are resting on the ground. And if you're as lucky as I am, your dog is licking the sweat off of your back. If not, I can send my dogs to you, no problem. We're gonna go into a series of bow pose. So extend your left arm out, reach your fingertips to the top of your mat, keep your left wrist in line with your left shoulder, bend your right knee, and then grab your foot with your right hand. Start to bring your chin away from your chest. Take a deep breath in. And then on your exhale, lift up your left hand, your right foot. Drop your head back, squeeze your right butt cheek. Don't stress out about how high you go, but rather focus more on the length in your spine. Lift your chin a little higher, squeeze your right butt cheek, and then release. Drop down. Rest your forehead on the mat, let go of your right foot. Switch sides, so your right arm straightens. You're gonna bend your left knee, grab your left foot with your left hand. Squeeze your knees in even more. Bring your chin away from your chest, deep breath in. And then as you exhale, lift up high. Bring your chin higher off of the ground. Squeeze your left butt cheek. Feel your hips sink into the ground, your quads stretch. Awesome, Anna, you've got it, Jeanette. Reach your fingertips up a little bit higher and then release. Awesome, Dario. Melt down. And then again, go back into that resting position with your forehead on your forearms. Before we go into full bow, bend both of your knees and then windshield wiper your feet from side to side to release any tension in your lower back. This is my favorite, watching everybody windshield wiper their feet. All right, stop in the center, and now you're ready for full bow. So bend both of your knees, point your toes, get the grip right at the base of your toes. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Start to bring your chin away from your chest. Your throat should be on the ground. Mine would be there too, if not for my dog. Okay, here we go. Take a deep breath in. And then on your exhale, squeeze your glutes. Lift your knees off of the mat. Make sure that you're squeezing your shoulders in so that your chest opens. And then roll the weight to your stomach. That's key here. Drop your head back. Kick a little bit harder. Bring your heels farther away from your hips. Kick for 3. Kick harder for 2. 1, release, come all the way down. Straighten out your legs. Melt your chest into the mat. Allow your hips, your quads to take a break. Take a deep breath in. And then open your mouth side out. And then on your next inhale, you're just going to graciously roll onto your backs. Just like that. As you lay on your back, start to bend both of your knees so that your knees stack over your ankles. We're going to do 1 round of bridge to reset our spine. So make sure that your shoulder blades are still separated and plant them into the ground. Bring your arms down both sides of your body. And you want to make sure that your knees are bent so much that you are able to reach your heels with your fingertips. There you go, Dario. Good. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lift your hips, squeeze your glutes, dig your heels into the mat, feel the front of your body open and expand. And as you put this pressure on your mat with your shoulders, it's a little bit of a massage here. So you can rock from side to side with your hips lifted. Release, come down. Once your hips touch the ground, straighten out your left leg, pull your right knee to your right shoulder. As you do this, pulling away from your rib cage, relax your right toes but flex your left foot. So dig your left heel into the ground. Give yourself the tightest squeeze so your right inner thigh opens up. And then release by straightening out your right leg. Get the grip behind your hamstrings, point and flex your right toes. And then as your toes drop down, keep them there. Walk your hands up even more. Peel your shoulder blades off of the mat. If you want an even deeper stretch, start to bend your elbows. So take them in toward your thigh. And as you come up even more, make sure your chin stays off of your chest so that your breath isn't compromised as you feel a deeper stretch. Release. Drop your shoulders down. Bend your right knee. Grab the outside of your right foot with your right hand for half happy baby. So you're guiding your knee closer to the floor. Toes are pointed down. Your heel is lifted. Feel this in your right side hip. What helps me is placing my left hand on my left hip. That means, or that makes my left hip stay rooted and grounded, which you want here, so that your right side hip opens. Release, straighten out your right leg. Go to wind removing pose on the left side. Bend your left knee. Pull your knee away from your rib cage down to your shoulder. Press your right shoulder, your right hip into the ground. Press the back of your neck into the floor. And then release, straighten out your left leg. Stack your heel over your hip. Point and flex your toes or maybe draw circles, but this is more about the grip on your hamstring so that the back of your legs open more. And then the next time your toes flex, keep them there, walk your hands up. And if you did it on the other side, you're going to peel your shoulder blades off of the ground, keep your chin off of your chest, start to bend your elbows more and more. Your lower back still rooted, your chin is off of your chest. Make this a slow inhale and an even slower exhale. Release by dropping your shoulders down, bend your left knee, grab the outside of your left foot with your hand, half happy baby on the left side. So your inner left thigh is opening. If you did it before, place your right hand on your right hip so that your right hip stays rooted. Looks good here, Linda, but bring your left hand, left elbow inside your knee. Yeah, there you go. So splay your knee farther out. Yep. So that your hips open up a little bit more. Flex your toes. Heel is lifted. Toes are dropping. And then from here, we're going to go into full happy baby. So you're going to bend your right knee. Grab the outside of your right foot with your right hand. Oh, this feels so good. Start to rock from side to side. Dig your hips into the ground. And depending on how wide you are rocking, you might even feel this in your shoulders. Guide your knees closer to the mat. Press the back of your neck into the floor. And if you're still rocking, stop in the center. And then let go of your feet. Just straighten out your legs. Stack your heels over your hips. Flex your toes down even more. Keep your quads engaged. Take a deep breath in. And then as slowly as you can, you're going to drop your feet down to a 45-degree angle. So half of 90. Keep your quads engaged. Allow your lower back to stay rooted on the mat. One more round of breath. On your exhale, drop your feet all the way down. Your heels are going to touch the mat. Allow your toes to flop open. Awesome control, Amanda. And just like that, you're in your final Savasana. You have done so much this afternoon to train your body to trust yourself, which is always a work in progress for all of us. But with the trust comes more confidence in your own abilities to move, more confidence in what you're capable of doing, not just here on your mat, but once you step off. The work that you do on your mat, as I mentioned, is going to shape the way that your day is, but is very much a part of your fabric that you carry with you. It is a part of you. And so that's why it's important to make time for your practice every single day. And that's not just a shameless plug for you to work out with me, but for you to work out with yourself. I'm just here as your guide. But the more that you show up, the more you learn about yourself, the more comfortable you are, not just with your postures, but in your own skin. And that's a beautiful thing about practicing yoga. You learn that you are able to handle so much more than you think you can. But with that said, try not to think about your practice anymore. This is your final resting space, your final savasana. The more relaxed you are, the more your body knows that it's time to receive. So relaxing doesn't just mean being still, it's being intentional about the way that you relax. So as you scan your body from head to toe, ask yourself and be honest with yourself, am I actually relaxing right now? And only you know the answer to that. For me, being fully relaxed starts with giving the muscles in my face a break, because I'm always talking, and I know you all are too. So the muscles in your face, so the ones along your jawline, your cheeks, your eyes, your forehead, give them a break. You might even want to separate your teeth so that you can relax your mouth. As you press the back of your neck, the back of your head into the ground, you're creating a little compression in the front of your body so that your neck can open up and lengthen. Continue to work your way down to your toes, turning the off switch for all the muscles throughout your body so that you find complete stillness, absolute zen. And the ultimate way to get there is by taking the slowest breaths that you possibly can. If you have time, you can stay here in your final savasana for even longer. I'll let you decide how long you stay here, but if you have to go, it's time to start bringing movement back into your body by wiggling your toes and your fingers. On your next inhale, reach your arms up and over your head, lift your chin, your chest, sink your hips down so that your stomach can stretch and open up. And as you exhale, curl into a ball, bring your knees into your chest. Grab your hands, your forearms, or your wrists, whatever you can. Press the back of your neck and your shoulders into the floor, but bring your knees in more so that your tailbone tucks. And then from here, roll onto your right side body, keeping that grip. You're now in your fetal position. Let go of that grip. Use your right bicep as your pillow. And keep your eyes closed. Whenever you're ready, you're going to push up into your seat. Face the top of your mat. Go into your crisscross applesauce shape the way we started. Sink your hips down and sit up tall so that your spine can lengthen. As you find yourself in the seat, this is exactly where we were when we started 45-ish minutes ago. But you're now a different version of yourself. Hopefully you're more relaxed and you feel any tension that you were clinging on to is no longer there. If that is the case for you, know that you did that all on your own and you are always capable of doing that wherever you are. Now on your next inhale, just sweep your arms up. Take your hands up, press your palms into each other. On your next exhale, just bend your elbows so that you can bring your thumbs right to your heart. Feel your heartbeat. And as you do, and as I do the same, I'm feeling a stronger heartbeat, a stronger version of myself. And I'm here because of your help, your energy, and your encouragement. I'm so grateful for all of it. And I'm so grateful that you made this time for yourself with me. From the bottom of my grateful heart to all of yours, the light in me honors and loves the light in all of you. Namaste. Thank you so much, friends. Yee, we did it. Happy Wednesday. Thank you so much for being here, for your energy, your love. How are you feeling?
I'm excellent.
Thank you so much, Dario. And special shout out again to Lisa for not just inviting me to coffee, but for the prompt for shoulder work. This was all her request. So hopefully you're all feeling super good today. Maddie, I love you. I'm so happy I got to see you too. Have a great day, everybody. Crush it. And I will see you tomorrow. So a reminder, quaranLEAN is Tuesday through Friday this week. Just extra zen as we go into the holiday.
Yay.
Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Jeanette.
Yeah.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Carrie.
Bye, Dawn. I'll see you Saturday.
I'll be there.
Lucky. Bye.
Bye.